Right then guys, before we start this week's video, I'd like to thank everyone who subscribed to the channel. You know what, if you're new, consider subscribing and watch me turn my VW T25 that we've called Poly Grey back into being a camper van. You know what, if that's something that you might find interesting, please subscribe below. You may as well do it, it's absolutely free. And guys, let's roll the intros. So then, I think from the last video we painted the bottom of that front end. As you're all aware, I haven't done the top. I believe under this moulding, when we take this out, it does leak in the cab a little bit, and I reckon there's probably a little bit of welding to do there, but that I know about that. So this side, as you all know, is in paint. So what we need to do then, just got to persevere and carry on and get this last side in paint. Guy coated that rear quarter, 300 there. Guys, is a reminder of 300 subscribers. We're past that now, about 340. So again, guys, thank you for all your support. So I'm going to rub the primer off there. I'm going to start getting that rear quarter ready for maybe paint on my mornings next week, so maybe something I can do in the afternoon when I get back from work. So paint wise, that's where we are. Other jobs, I've pretty much now got all the things I need so I can start doing all the brakes around the back. So I've ordered new bushes, both sides for the trailing arms. We've got new brake lines. We've got obviously the lowering springs. That's why I wanted them, so I could put them on when I did all this kind of work. All the brakes, both sides on the rears. The only other job that we're going to do this weekend is, obviously, I haven't got a jack. Well, I'll say I haven't got a jack. I have, it's there. A friend of mine gave me that from work, but it doesn't work. You may think, what's the point of a jack that doesn't work? Is I didn't pay anything for it. He was kind enough to give it me, and he reckons that it may just need some hydraulic oil. So I bought some this morning from Alfred's for 4 or 5 quid. I'm gonna have a go to see if I can get this jack working first, and then we'll crack on. So yeah, guys, I mean, you may kind of think, what's the point in buying a broken jack? I just haven't got the money to keep going out for every job, and then because I've got zero. If you know this channel now, I've got pretty much zero of everything, and I'm trying to do a van up. I'll obviously get these bits and bobs in time, but just to go out, I haven't got the money just to go out and just buy everything all in one go. I mean, to get all the stuff for the brakes, it's probably took me a couple of months. And what I do every month when I get paid, I just treat myself to something to the van. So 1 month I'll buy a window seal or a couple of bits and bobs, and then that's just how I have to do it. And I guess that's how a lot of us have to do it. I mean, some will probably have the money where they can just go and just get what they want when they need it. I could do with a decent sort of tool set. Obviously these videos aren't sponsored by anybody. I wish they were. I wish they're sponsored by Alfred's or Snap-on. It'd be lovely, and they could just drop me a container load of tools off to finish it. But you know, most of us, that's not the case. So we just got to persevere and do what we are. Have to be a bit thrifty, don't we, and see where we can get these stuff from. As say, friend of mine, he says the jack should work. He says and I have checked the oil and it's gone. It's got loads of water in it, so we'll try that first. If not, it saves us a load of money, something I haven't got to buy. So yeah, we'll try that first. Right then, set it for a while. Let's crack on a bit of work on this van. Let's get something done. It's the weekend. Windy today, but probably won't get on to doing the paint that I want to get done. Let's get on with a bit of work. Let me shut up talking. Right then, guys, so what I've basically done, I've just give it a good clean to start with. It's quite dirty all in there, so yeah, I had lots of use. And all I've done is I've emptied the hydraulic oil out of it that was already in there, and I've just topped it up, bled some through. We'll see if that works. I say it wasn't going up at all before. Well, it would, but then it wouldn't go all the way up. So it was. We'll try it. Stick it under the van, see if we can pick it up. Leave it for a little bit. Hopefully it won't go down. Right then, might as well try it. See what happens. Well, she's off the floor, and that will be good enough for me and then I'll just throw some bloody hell what they're called. I'll just throw some axle stands underneath there, and that'll be good enough for me for just doing the brakes on this. So I was buying a brand new jack. It'd be enough for what I need. Yeah, and that's it. That's working. It's good enough for me. Good enough to chuck some axle stands. I mean, if you've watched the video and you've watched what we've been doing, that's pretty much me all over. I haven't got the money to go out and buy a jack just to do brakes and spend. I don't know what that would have cost me. I mean, it's a 3-ton jack. It looks like when it was new, it was quite expensive. It's not a cheap one at all. It cost me a fortune before I'd even start doing the brakes, and I just haven't got that kind of money. But you'll know that from watching the other videos. I've not spent much on this at all at the minute to get it where it needs to be, and that's what I'm going to stick with. That's my aim. I'm going to just, can we do it? You know what, if I've looked out on that, I may even go and have a walk around a bloody car boot sale tomorrow and have a look, see. That's probably another good shout. I haven't done that. See what sort of tools and that are available sort of around them types of places. The weather's nice tomorrow in the morning. I might get up, I might have a mooch round. So yeah, those now, that will be ready. Now I can start seriously thinking about getting the wheels off this van. Obviously not today and not this weekend, but you know, I can seriously start thinking about getting these brakes done now. I hadn't got a jack, I have now. So then, let's get this side ready for paint, possibly next weekend. I'll see what we get on in the week. So we know that repair there, we know that we rolled the primer on, so it's going to take some work sort of flattening all that off. But if you've been watching the videos, it's been guide coated with our 300 subscriber mark. And now I'm going to try and flat that off, get it all ready. I'll need another coat of primer, but I'll paint. It will need another coat of primer, but I'll spray paint that on this time instead of rolling it on, and then that quarter will be ready for paint. I'll order a seal when I get paid so we can put the window back in. So that's what I'm going to carry on with today. I know now with this paint stuff now, I've already videoed me doing these jobs. It may be a little bit boring for you guys to watch. I may post when it's all completely painted, but can't wait to get it done now. So it's going into October, so next couple of weeks get this side painted, then start on the inside. Stuff that's going to take us camping. Can't wait. Guys, I'm just going to throw a bit of primer and get the compressor out, quickly blow some primer down this side, and that'll be me pretty much done for today. And then we'll carry on with it tomorrow. So I'm going to do that, show you when it's done. But you've seen all this before. So just tried out our budget Machine Mart paint gun. We bought it for primer, but I wanted to see whether it'd be any good for paint, and the answer to that is basically no, it wouldn't be. The fan control doesn't really give you the right type of fan that you need for a good coat on your car if you're putting top coat on. But to be fair, I bought it for a primer gun. You know what? It just throw the paint on. That's all you need. So for 15 quid, having it as sort of like a second gun for primering, you know, you can't really go wrong. Just put a first coat of primer on there. It's got no control as it either, so it's got no sort of air control, so you can't sort of control the air, which is a pain. You know, you'd have to buy one for this gun, and it just wouldn't be worth it. You might as well just go and get one like my other Clark's gun, and that's still only budget. That I painted the other side with, and that's a much better gun. But for a primer gun, it'll do. So give it a quick wash out after, and then just throw it on the side. That's what you want. Then you can just quickly grab them out. You don't worry about them too much. Just want to sort that and get some primer on. So I'm going to carry on with this, guys. Get this side in, get this quarter in primer, and then I can flat it back tomorrow. See where we are with some of these repairs. Need a little bit more work, I'm not going to lie. So what I have actually done, just to help me out a little bit, to be honest, I forgot all about you could do this. So I've just wound it down on the compressor winding there to 2.5 bar. Help out with the pressure. I mean, to be fair, you know what it's like, what I'm trying to do here. It's probably not a fair test, and it's blowing a bloody gale again. So it's probably not the best review for a £15 spray gun. I'm not giving it the best chances, am I? So I'll just put you in the stand, we'll have a go. All you'll probably hear is wind noise, but we'll show you. See, I've managed to turn the air down with the actual compressor, so that's kind of what you need to do. You know, not exactly giving it the best chances, am I? This is Welcome to Painting Outside with your host, Richard Grist. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm not exactly giving the garden the best chance, am I, with the wind? This is what it is. So yeah, a couple of coats of primer on there. It's not too bad, to be fair, of a repair. It's not brilliant, but it'll do. And guys, that's another repair done. I'll throw some guide coat over that. Flat that back tomorrow, and then that side's ready. Well, that quarter's ready for paint. I'll drop the glass out, order a new seal. So when I put it back in, I can put it back in with a new seal. Then I'll paint the sliding door, then I'll paint the front, cabs, door and whatever, and then that's done. So yeah, that's going to be me done for today. I'll do a little bit more tomorrow. I'll show you them springs I bought and that tomorrow. I'll dig them out, show you. See if you've got any ideas of how we refurb them. That'd be nice to put on. Lower it by about 50mm, should look nice. But it dropped just a little bit. Don't want to go wild, but 50mm might look nice. Right then guys, I'll catch you all tomorrow. I'm going to chill out for a bit. See you in a bit. Right then guys, believe it or not, it's another week on since we did that quarter repair, but you can see from the weather it's just absolutely terrible. Just not been able to get anything done. But what I have made the decision to do, just flip you around, I made the decision to do, I'm just going to start the inside. I say that window there, that's all sort of water seal. I'm going to bought some insulation yesterday, so I watch this space in the next coming weeks. Just going to start boarding all the inside out, start insulating all the insides. And we know that window still leaks, but we've got to get a seal for that and seal it. So, but I haven't got to. Well, I'm not going to concentrate on that panel for now. There's still loads more we can do on the inside, and then we'll get round to that, and hopefully we'll have a decent weekend. And we can finish this quarters off and this side of paint. So got into October now, so the weather's not very good. There's another project as well, the lowering springs I bought for the van. They just need tidying up. I'll do that in an upcoming video though. And yeah, so guys, it's been this week. This video has took absolutely weeks. It's just the weather's just been terrible. But that's what it is. We're working outside. It's pretty much been put on hold for a little while. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to post what I've got, so you don't all think I've disappeared. So yeah guys, I'll catch you all in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I have some stuff done on the inside to show you. Guys, all stay safe. Thanks for watching. You know what, we've got this far in the video. I know it's a bit of a messy video, what we've done, but you know what, consider subscribing. There's loads more stuff to come and loads more stuff to finish on old Polly. Guys, catch you all soon.